to the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Minnesota Lynx playing against the Las Vegas Aces. From the 2K booth with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Zuniga. Thanks for coming along. All right, so I'm going to let each of you be in charge of rules. What one rule would you adopt for the league?
Are you sure, Blake? You want to give me that power? Well, okay, if you did, we saw the G League try this out, and I like the one free throw rule. Let me explain it as quickly as I can. Any trip to the line is one shot. So if you get fouled in three-point land, you have one free throw for 3 points. Make it, you get 3 points. Miss it, you get none.
Well, that rule helps speed up G League games, and I liked it personally, but I'm going to go crazy. You guys ready? How about a 4-point line? Now, we continue to see deeper three-pointers attempted, and it's led to some huge comebacks, so why not make things real interesting? I mean, wouldn't you guys want to see Allie Quigley pull up from 4-point land?
First quarter play, 1 minute played. Outside Powers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McBride.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
To the paint, Young. That one, no good. Sylvia fouls with the defensive effort. Pass to Powers. McBride. She's guarded by Williams. Now Dangerfield. Back to McBride. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I admire Fowles' intensity when rebounding the rock. She's constantly creating second chance opportunities for her team.
Now here's Gray. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
She burrowed her way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Here's McBride. Pass to Dangerfield. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride. Gray with it. Wilson. Outside Williams. Gray outside. Uncovered. Sylvia Fowles comes up with the rebound.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Well, Sylvia Fowles has everything you would want in a premier defender. 6'6" height, great mobility, always giving top-notch effort. So it's no surprise that she's won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards and has been on the all-defensive team numerous times.
Left side Williams. Down low. Here's Wilson, and that one's drained from the low block.
Well, you might be surprised by Williams' court vision, but she isn't. She knows she can make sharp passes offensively.
And with fouls, her coaches all rave about defensive IQ.
Yeah, and what I like the most is how she reads the angles off the rebounding, the boards. Has the best rebounding average of all time. That's an underrated part of D. Limiting opponents' possessions, and Fowles owns the glass.
That evens the score.
I love that the instant that steal was made, they were going the other way.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Oh, yeah, I can dig that.
Oh, yeah, and it leads to an easy basket.
Here's Dangerfield. It's rebounded by Liz Cambage. Pass to Wilson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
What vision from Gray, one of the top points in the league. She does not miss open teammates.
Now here's McBride.
Get there.
6 to shoot. Now Dangerfield. And again, no good by Minnesota. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist. And here are the Lynx now, trailing by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Selected first overall in 2018 by Las Vegas, Asia Wilson definitely lived up to the hype that year. She won Rookie of the Year, finished third in the league in scoring with 20 points per game. She was top 10 in blocks and rebounding, and on top of all of that, she was also named a WNBA All-Star. What a rookie year.
Making a change here. Pass to Powers. Here's Dantas. She's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Using the post moves to get the 2 points. And for Wilson, back in 2018, what an immediate impact for the South Carolina native.
And you expect the center with the talents of Wilson to pile up the blocks, the points, the boards. But you know what's most impressive to me? Asia has put up some great assist numbers, showing off her unselfish nature and carrying Las Vegas in their inaugural season.
Here's Banham. And here's Cambage. Here's Gray. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
Playing with an advanced feel for the game, Gray doesn't usually force shots, and she reacts to defense as well.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Well, they aren't just athletes. You know, lots of WNBA players have become successful businesswomen as well.
Angel McCoughtry is living the dream, opening up an ice cream shop first in Atlanta and then in Louisville, where she played college ball. I mean, at least it's my dream to own an ice cream shop. But I think McCoughtry's having fun with hers too.
Jessica Breland went in the healthy direction, opening up a spa specializing in recovery for athletes in North Carolina. 2 athletes that used that facility while in college, NBA stars Zion Williamson and R.J. Barrett.
Here's Park.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Such a strong defensive presence, but don't forget about Fowles' offensive game. She is unbreakable.
Over her first decade in the league, Sylvia Fowles has always been a force. Named to 3 WNBA All-Star games, she's also averaged a double-double 4 times over a season. But in 2017, Fowles took her game to another level, winning her first MVP award.
For Fowles, when you get into the advanced numbers, she was out of this world.
Yeah, not only did she lead the league in defensive rating, she was also second in offensive rating. Fouls' efficiency numbers were off the charts as well. Best in the league in PER and effective shooting. Remember, in 2017, she also won Finals MVP. What a year.
Now here's McBride. Knocks it loose. And now the Aces on the break. Here's Wnba. Count the basket.
Zero problems running rim to rim for Wnba. A gifted athlete, her long strides make up lots of ground quick.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Once Chelsea Gray entered the starting lineup for the Sparks in 2017, she was rock solid in LA. From 2017 to 2019, Gray started all 102 regular season games. Just so reliable at the point guard position.
Here's Banham, looking for her first basket still in this one. The three. A rebound by Gray. And Gray's consistency is so key for what has been a great stretch of basketball for arguably the league's premier franchise in the Sparks.
Well, Gray was top 5 in the WNBA in minutes per game over that 2017 to 2019 time frame. And really, you don't just count on her to play in the games, but also play well. Gray's been top 5 in total assists those 3 years.
Right outside. Pass to Shepard. Wnba. Here's Banham. Nice defense from Asia Wilson.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there. Her shooting percentage is through the roof right now. What a great start to this game.
Now Banham. Pass to Shepard. Wnba with it. McBride. Gray defending. Shot clock at 6. Drive by Kayla McBride. Wnba can't get it to go. The Aces leading. Here's Banham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Shepard. Back to McBride. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, in today's basketball game, you talk WNBA, NBA, college, high school, every single team wants shooters. Kayla McBride is really one of the elite shooters in the WNBA. And it's been that way since she was selected 3rd overall in 2014. McBride was top 10 in three-point shooting as a rookie.
And she makes the first.
A unanimous selection to the WNBA All-Rookie team. McBride made an immediate impact in this league.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Gray. 7 points in the game. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over at Wnba. Double team on Asia Wilson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the aces now. Now here's McBride. 6 points for her. Pass to Banham. Now here's Fowles. Gray defending. Here's Banham. Puts up a three. Kept alive. Fowles. Nice defense from Asia Wilson. Wnba outside. Gray with it. Outside Plum. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
One of the best skills Plum has, her release. It's so fast, especially off the feed.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Aces on top, leading by 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
And here's McBride. Pass to Dangerfield. Here's Wnba. And finally, they hit one.
How big of an advantage is that for a team? Miss hoops turning into made hoops. Wnba is relentless on the offensive glass.
Here's Park. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Wilson. Here's Hamby. And 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Minnesota. And it's her first trip to the line.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
When you think about the all-time WNBA playoff shots, De'Erica Hamby might have the most insane shot we've seen in recent postseason play. During 2019's second-round single-elimination game, Hamby's Aces were trailing by 2 with under 10 seconds left. Without the ball, Chicago was trying to run out the clock when Hamby did the impossible.
Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. And during that 2019 single elimination game, Hamby stepped up, stealing the ball back for Las Vegas, who were trailing by 2.
Then Hamby heaved up a desperation 38-footer that went in. The only problem, there was still time on the clock. As Hamby admitted, she shot it a little early. Thankfully for Vegas, they held on for the 93-92 victory, earning the first playoff win in team history in crazy fashion. She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Carlton. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Fouls, that's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Young shot's good.
Just sit back and enjoy the poise from Young. Maybe not the highest percentage shot with the contact, but she still sinks it.
Outside Powers. Carlton. Fouls. Covered by Fouls. And now the Aces on the break. Hamby down low. And the call will be against Cam Beige.
Loose ball.
That is her
Go the
first
other way.
foul of the game. Now Dangerfield.
Yo, 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 watch this, watch this.
Here's Carlton.
Hey.
Pass to Dangerfield. Dantas left side. Over Hamby. Shots good by Dantas.
Battles contact with composure. Dantas stays locked in and doesn't back down from anyone.
Outside Plum. Young. Now here's Hamby. Clock at 6. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
The D can't give Hamby, open lanes to the basket. That's just asking to be burnt.
And Hamby over to help. Powers, guarded by Young. Now here's fouls. She has 7. Unloads from 13 feet. It's hauled in by the Aces. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Plum. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Here's Hamby.
And the attention to detail on defense. Powell's doing a nice job making an impact and distracting the shooter.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Here's Dangerfield. They get the rebound. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It goes on Kelsey Plum.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
And the first one at the line is good. It was installed back in 2016, but now we've seen it for a few years. What do you think about the playoff structure?
I love it. It's awesome because it puts an emphasis on the regular season. There are massive differences between the various seeds. For instance, the 2 seed gets a double bye, while the 3 seed has to play in one of those knockout games. The format makes every game matter, not just the postseason.
Yeah, and the players have actually commented as well, and they enjoy the college feel of the first 2 rounds. I don't know if there's anything better in basketball than a winner-take-all game.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Plum. Inside. Here's Cambay. Yep, that one goes.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
A nice shot by Powers.
Laser focus from Powers. The bump not affecting her shot.
The Aces with the lead. Pass to Williams. Here's Plum. Outside Williams. Drains the three-pointer.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Outside Powers. Now Dangerfield. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one to go. The Aces go the other way with it.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Here's Dangerfield. To the inside. Fouls. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A real throwback in the post. Fouls usually attempt shots inside. A center who isn't trying to be a guard.
Timeout called the Aces. Gray with it. She has 7. Stolen by foul. And now the Lynx fast break. Up the court. Shots good by Dantas.
You know, they dug themselves in a hole in the first quarter, but they're starting to shoot it much better now.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the kinks, and they're starting to put it together like a puzzle right now.
Pass to Cambage. Outside Williams. Gray outside. Here's Park. She's guarded by Dantas. Shot clock at 3. Outside Young. No good on the triple. Minnesota trailing. To the middle. Kayla McBride draws the double. And there's the call on Young. That's her first foul. And here's Banham. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. She hits that shot, and that's her first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And the shot goes in.
Coming into the league as a great passer, Young has that radar on her, knowing where everyone is on the court.
And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
And the Aces making a change here.
They've hit all the shots from the line. Very important when you're down.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Puts it up from 12. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court. Growing up in Manteca, California, just about an hour outside of the Bay Area, Chelsea Gray idolized the Sacramento Monarchs and the Los Angeles Sparks. A great two-sport athlete growing up, Chelsea Gray actually liked soccer a bit more than hoops. Thankfully for us basketball fans, she decided to shoot a ball and not kick it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Lynx now. And what a journey Gray has been on. I mean, an excellent student. She had a 3.7 GPA in high school. Then she went to a prestigious college across the country in North Carolina.
But her career coming full circle in 2016. While Gray was in Turkey playing during the WNBA offseason, she also got a call from her agent. She was headed back to California, traded to the Sparks, and her career since that trade has really taken off, returning to her home state.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Throughout her career, Raquana Williams has struggled with injuries, but she seems to always come back even stronger.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Now Banham. Pass to McBride. Wnba. And the call will be against Jackie Young. That'll be her second foul of the game.
That's foul number 2 on her. It might not warrant sitting her just yet, but another one before halftime, it definitely would warrant that.
Here's Dantas. 9 points in the game. Back to McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet little floater.
Every year, McBride works on improving additional aspects of her game, so it's really no surprise to see her well-rounded offensive game that includes such a sweet floater.
A clear look for Raquana Williams, and she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. So the Lynx now, 8-point game. Here's Banham, Shepard. Just her first attempt. Bucket is good.
Their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Yeah, slow start, but they're starting to heat up, and that could help them narrow the gap.
That and some stops.
Now here's Young. 6 points for her. To the inside. Nice! 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Banham. Gray defending. And here's Banham. From 13. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Here's McBride. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. So we conclude the first half. Aces ahead, up by 8. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half beginning in a moment. Williams has been such a difference maker here.
What a first half it was for her, well surpassing her average point totals up to this stage.
Yeah, she's on pace for a monster game.
And here are the Lynx now, trailing here by 8. McBride outside, shoots over Young. That doesn't go either for Kayla McBride. To the paint. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
The foul drawn by Young, it's hard to keep her in front of you, and that opens up so much more of her game.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And the first one falls for her.
The top overall pick of the draft by Las Vegas in 2019, Jackie Young came out of college early, becoming the 3rd junior to ever be taken with the top pick after Candace Parker and Jewel Lloyd.
And so she hits both. Now here's McBride. Pass to Dangerfield. McBride. Good on the three-point shot.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
And here's Young. Gray. Dangerfield pulls it in.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
And the call will be against Jackie Young. That's her 3rd foul of the game. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Powers, she's guarded by Williams. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Spacing the floor with her long-range shooting. Powers, fantastic at connecting from deep.
Pass to Wilson. Now Cambage, covered by fouls. A nice shot by Cambage.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
When we talk about the strongest players in the WNBA, you almost have to start with Liz Cambage, but it's not just on the court. Cambage's strength also extends to off the court. She found the perfect spot behind the arc there, a big gap in the D.
Pass to Young. Wilson. Here's Williams. And Sylvia fouls with the swat.
Just so dominant. Fouls has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards for a reason.
McBride, guarded by Young. For the tie. And the Lynx, another 3. And in a courageous online article, Cambage shared her struggles with mental health.
And it was great to see a role model like Cambage share her journey. Liz strongly advocated for everyone to have access to mental health care, and that's a cause we can all get behind.
Shot clock at 5. Williams can't get it to go.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
Right wing. Here's Dangerfield. She's guarded by Wilson. For the lead. In deep, McBride drops dumps it in.
Puts everything on the court. Now, McBride will risk her body and
Timeout,
mind
timeout.
every day for the good of her team.
Timeout called the Aces.
Well, losing can break some players, but others learn from the experience. Kayla McBride lost a lot of games early in her career, and she says that it helped build character for her. Despite being named an All-Star a couple times, McBride's teams made just one playoff appearance in her first 5 years in the league.
To the wing, right side. Back to Wilson. Wnba. Pass to Gray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wilson. Soft touch off the glass.
Rebounds well and has a knack for converting offensive rebounds into points. Wilson is electric.
Now here's McBride. 16 points for her. Here's Plum. Excellent D there from Sylvia Fowles. Down low, Powers. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
Understanding defense is better than most. McBride's a playmaker with an advanced feel for the game.
Now here's Wnba. 7 points in the game. And it's Kayla McBride with the foul. That is her third foul so far. Wnba outside, and it's McBride with the foul. That will get her 4th foul of the game.
That 4th foul might force her to scale back the aggression on defense a little bit. She doesn't want 5.
Gray outside. Pass to Wnba. Inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Wilson. Drills the baseline jumper.
Love the selfless, intelligent play by Wnba. Puts the ball into the wide open shooter's hands.
Dantas outside. Here's McBride. Teardrop shot. And the layup is up and in.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Plum with it. To the middle. A nice shot by Wilson.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
McBride right side. There's the triple. And the Lynx another 3.
Their three-point shooting really since halftime has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. You know, put your blinker on, get into the fast lane, and keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Watch the speed limit, though.
That one drops for her.
Just filthy moves from Gray. She's perfected her handle, part of why she might just be the best point guard in the league.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. And here are the Lynx now. They lead by 1. Right outside. Pass to Bantam. Now Shepard. McBride with the ball. Gray defending. 4 on the clock. Now here's McBride. Not a lot of room. The shot off that time.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Left side, Plum. Double team on Asia Wilson. Outside, Plum. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Maybe the most pure lefty jumper we've seen. Quick release, accurate. Plum's got a sweet J.
Pass to Bantam. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. The shot's good.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Now here's Plum. She has 5.
Shoot that!
Ray, McBride covering. And the shot goes in.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option 1 is her excellent shot.
And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. It goes on Asia Wilson. And this is her first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Las Vegas trailing. Outside Plum. Pass to Wnba. Now here's Wilson. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's why opponents fear Shepard. Her combination of length and athleticism makes her a solid shot blocker.
The shot, no good. So Las Vegas will take it the other way. Here's Wnba. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
That's not easy. I mean, to get bumped and still hit it like Wnba, it's so hard to do.
Pass to Carlton. Shepard. McBride. Gray defending. Here's the floater. McBride misses. Now the Aces with it. It's a 1-point game. Wnba outside. Hart. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
So productive inside. Wilson is assertive down low and is always looking to make her mark.
Well, for Asia Wilson, she's never been a player who's been under the radar. Out of the high school ranks, she was the #1 recruit in the nation in 2014. And what a college career she had. 3 times an All-American, winning a national championship in 2017, and the National Player of the Year as a senior.
And she knocks down the first one. And for Asia, she was the top pick of the WNBA, too.
Yeah, Wilson has been under the limelight for most of her basketball life, so it should be no surprise that she's adjusted to the WNBA game so quickly. She's already one of the top centers in the league and thrives under pressure.
And she makes both free throws.
They should keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Taking full advantage from this charity strike. They've yet to miss here in the second half.
Now here's a Wnba. Pass to McBride. Back to a Wnba. Rebound by the Aces. Wilson outside. Over to the left wing. Left side, Plum. Fires from 18, and she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
From this distance, it's almost a layup for Plum. She is great from the mid-range.
Pass to Banham. Back to McBride. And here's Shepard. 5 on the clock. Here's Banham. She's guarded by Plum.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Here's Cambage. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, this is the time to push it and try to extend the lead. They are looking determined.
Yeah, you love to make this kind of push in the third quarter and set yourself up well for crunch time.
It's a big difference having a bigger lead going into the fourth.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Aces ahead, leading by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Period of play just about to get started here. The Aces leading. Outside Plum. They grab their own miss. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. So the Lynx now. They trail by 7. Pass to Fouls. Shoots over Plum. Good on the short little jump shot.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Now Plum. Wilson outside. Young with it. And here's Cambage. Covered by Fouls. Knocked loose. Here's Minnesota. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Well, few young players have the wide array of offensive tools that Wilson has. He really has a polished game.
Now here's McBride, guarded by Young. Pass to Shepard, launches it. The shot, no good. So Las Vegas will take it the other way. Here's Plum. Back to Wilson. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Lynx. McBride, right side. Great D that time from Jackie Young. Rejected by Jackie Young. McBride with the ball. And Williams picks her up defensively. To the left wing. 2 on the clock. Here's Banham. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. To the inside. Wilson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Plays with such imagination and vision. Players like Wilson go on to have long, successful careers.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. stories here. Asia Wilson getting it done today.
Back in the rim with ferocity. They have to do a better job of keeping her out of the paint, or they're going to pay for it.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Pass to Powers. Now here's Dantas. She's guarded by Williams. Now here's fouls. Count it. Good.
The passing skills of Dantas, fantastic at noticing when the defense has left someone open.
Here's Plum. Right side, Young. Pass to Wilson. Now Cambage. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Strong awareness from Wilson. She knows that opponents lock in on her, so she's happy to dish and keep her teammates involved.
To the paint. And that one's good. Fouls.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Here's Cambage, covered by fouls. Wilson in the post, working on Dantas. Plum, and she makes good on the layup.
That's how you do it. She passed her way out of the double team and into an easy bucket.
Pass to Powers. Down low. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The efficiency of Powers' passing is great. Delivers the ball straight to a wide open shooter.
Outside Young. Cambage, covered by fouls. A baseline J. That one wide left. Minnesota trailing.
Right here.
Left side Powers. Young with the steal. Plum with it. Now Foles defending. Inside. Good.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball. She's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 for 4 this quarter, making
timeout.
buckets under pressure.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
And here are the aces now. Outside Young. Pass to Cambage. Back to Young. Second chance shot. And it's rebounded by Sylvia Fowles.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
Wilson, she's guarded by Dantas. Outside Williams. Pass to Gray. Cam Beige, just 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket.
When Cam Beige is sinking these, I mean, good night. She's pretty much unstoppable.
And here's McBride. Now Dangerfield. Gray defending. Poked loose. Fouls with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gray. Cam Beige, covered by Fouls. The basket counts and one. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
July 17th, 2018, a special day in WNBA history. Liz Cambage set a WNBA record with 53 points in a contest against the Liberty. Incredibly, Cambage missed just 5 shots. She went 17 of 22 from the field.
During that 53-point game, Cambage did everything offensively.
The 6'8 center from Australia also went 15 of 16 at the line, 4 for 5 beyond the arc. I mean, come on, guys. How do you stop that?
Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night, 5 for 10 shooting.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Williams can't get it to go.
One made 3 for her in this game. Does she focus closer in? We'll see.
The Aces with the lead. To the inside, Young lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Her position might be guard and primarily point guard, but Young can score inside. She's 6 feet, tough, and quite crafty.
Pass to Fouls. Here's Dangerfield. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
She's the player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
And it's the Aces with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Back to Williams.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Fouls, that's good.
Well, it's easy to see why they go to fouls in these spots. Her teammates have total trust in her decision-making.
Gray outside. Young. And it's off from three-point range. Right outside. Dantas. She's guarded by Wilson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line.
With a good feel for the game, Dantas seems to anticipate fouls before they happen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Well, what I like about Dantas is how versatile she is. A quality scorer and playmaker who has a real love for the game.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray outside to the paint. Stolen by Sylvia Fowles. Here's Dangerfield. Rejected by Chelsea Gray.
Just about 6 feet tall, Gray is a tall point. Brings length to your team. Getting the rejection there.
Powers with it. Gray picks her up. Out to the right wing. To the middle. It's in!
Well, she's played in gold medal games, WNBA finals games. Fowles has the experience for moments like this.
To the inside. Wnba. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Absolutely not with the lead. I mean, now is the time to use the clock to your advantage. Make it your friend.
Raquana Williams for 3. She can't get that one to fall. Now the Lynx take it the other way. Here's Dangerfield. Gray defending. Rejected by Liz Wnba.
Big denial by Cambay. She's always in the top 10 in blocks because of her height and her smarts.
And the Aces call time here. What do you guys think?
Well, they've got enough time that they can run really whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. Now, they're in a good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
Las Vegas. Out to Gray. Back to Cambage. Young. Gray up top. To end the drought. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Lynx, pulling it out for the W. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride in. They battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.